Become a miracle maker now.
I believe in miracles.
Call 866-970-GIVE.
I'll give up my candy bar to help kids.
The Missouri Credit Union Miracles for Kids Radiothon on Y107.
We just heard Jordan's story that went from everything was failing and mom thought that she was going to lose her son to hearing Jordan at the end there say, I want to be president of the United States one day.
I love that kid. I love that kid.
You know, and that's all thanks to this amazing hospital, the programs. Jordan spent a lot of time in the PICU, the pediatric ICU, and there's a lot of babies currently in the NICU, the neonatal ICU, I believe.
Well done.
44 children right now. And speaking of the NICU,
we've got Dr. Pardalos with us, who is, we'll just say he's the man when it comes to the NICU. He helps get the whole thing going and underway. And we know right now the smallest baby, you deal with the smallest of the small babies, 44 babies over there. The smallest one, as of earlier today, was 2 pounds, 5 ounces?
Yep. Yes.
Wow.
And that's after being in there for 2 weeks. So she was a little smaller when she was born. 2 pounds, 2 ounces.
Oh, my gosh. And in the last few minutes, as you came over here today, you said, well, we just received a baby that's possibly smaller than that.
Yeah. I don't know the weight.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
But 28 weeks, you said?
28 weeks. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think of a normal pregnancy, and 28 weeks is some of the earliest babies. What is like the earliest age you've seen?
So the earliest baby to be born at our hospital and survive and go home was 22 weeks and 1 day.
Holy cow.
He was born in January and he went home after the 4th of July. So spent 6 months with us.
Wow.
And so he is the earliest baby to go home.
Wow.
The tiniest baby to survive and go home weighed 370 grams. So she was like 13 ounces at birth.
oh my God.
And it took her a couple of years to finally get off her ventilator and go home. But
Right.
she is now home without a ventilator or anything.
What does that feel like for you, like having been able to see them at this vulnerable, tiny stage, and then they get to go home? Like, what does that feel like?
It feels so amazing, and that's one of the things that I miss because of COVID. We don't get visitors anymore into the unit, but before that, you know, on their birthdays or they had a doctor's appointment, they would swing by the NI and say, hey, look at little Johnny. He could keep you up for days and days. And now look at him now. He's a little holy terror at 2 years old or 3 years old or whatever the age might be.
Yeah.
And so that was one of the most rewarding things that I got to see, was to have them come back and show off all the new tricks that they could do.
Well, we talked about Bo and Bryce were here a few minutes ago, and you got to meet with them. I don't know when the last time you saw them was. I'm imagining it was fairly recent. They're kind of popular. They hang around a lot. They get around.
Rock stars.
But I mean, you go to 18 years ago when you first dealt with them and you helped them get on the right path as little babies. And what was the survival rate like back then?
So I can't tell you exactly 18 years ago, but when I started my residency in pediatrics back in 1990, a little 28-weeker we would have told the parents you have a 50-50 chance of surviving and taking your baby home.
Wow.
And that same 28-weeker today, we tell the parents they have over a 90% chance of surviving and going home.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
That is incredible. So I mean, you look at the success story of you had a 22-weeker go home. I mean, I can only imagine back in 1990 that would have been...
Yeah, nothing. So now a 24-weeker has a 50-50 chance of surviving and going home.
That's incredible.
Wow.
That's incredible.
So we've been able to improve things by a whole month earlier in pregnancy.
And we talk about improvement. It's not just the specific equipment. It's not just the specific medicine. It's also just the level of care and the people and the way that the nurses and you as the doctors, that you provide that love and care and know the different ways to help treat them beyond just medicinal.
Yes. It's truly a team effort in the NICU. The nurses, the doctors, the respiratory therapists, all the other we have, you wouldn't think about it, but we have physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists that work with these kids day in and day out.
And a lot of these programs and a lot of the equipment is paid for by dollars donated today.
Yes, and we appreciate it. And we were joking. You put the word medical in front of anything, you just raise the price by 10 times.
Well, but we couldn't have had these miracles. We couldn't have increased those rates, those success rates, without the dollars that you are donating when you get on your Venmo and go at Zimmer Radio Group and donate whatever you can give. If you can become a miracle maker for $20 a month, I mean, that's as we said earlier, that's like dinner once a month, or even lunch once a month. $1 a day, a super miracle maker. Just the difference that would make to continue these awesome success rates.
I mean, plus you said you're a fan of Janet Jackson, correct?
Yes.
If you become a miracle maker right now, you could be seeing Janet Jackson and Nelly as one of our miracle makers this hour is going to win a pair of tickets. So it's amazing what you're doing. I hope that we keep. Hopefully that 28 weeker is going to be like a 99%. At some point. So become a miracle maker today. It is the 18th annual Missouri Credit Union Miracles for Kids Radiothon on Y107.